front on you or nothing. I said this to you behind the scenes. You can't do nobody like that, dog. That shit'll come back on you, BB.
Inside your mind.
I don't care. I need it with a shot. I say, hey, man. I said, you can't run a play on somebody you calling your sister, man. You say you don't give a fuck. You believe your wings stop, nigga. The fuck is you talking about, dog? You cannot argue with the recording that's in motherfucking everybody heard.
Again.
How do you over here saying one thing on your live and everybody hearing what the fuck?
You hear MHB in the background.
Lie,
he went live right after
I'm
Cappin
not telling
Keith.
one motherfucking lie,
I say he lets the cat. I say Cappin Keith lets the cat out the bag. And then I catch some demons in the chat.
Your lying ass on, bitch. You got caught, dog. And I didn't fall into it, dog. The problem was you were trying to run some type of play, probably record me, get me to say some shit, or start talking.
Listen, when you talk about somebody recording him. Listen.
And flipped it. I did a whole audible and flipped it on your bitch ass. That's what you mad about. I pulled a motherfucking audible out on your bitch ass nigga.
No,
fuck
hold up.
Oh ass nigga. That's what your bitch ass did.
All right. MHB. That's MHB, most hated blogger. Now he's responding to Cappin Keith, but earlier he was talking about Donald Trump and saying something about he told y'all, I told y'all, or some shit like that. So I tell you, I know how to move in a room full of vultures. In a room like in a box, like in a room, like in a cell. If I was in a cell and motherfuckers came in, at the end of the day, you don't got time to pull your motherfucking your gun or none of that shit. I'm on that ass with a knife, a machete or whatever. I keep telling y'all, the Marine, whoever talked to me, I was in the Marine Corps. It's a bayonet. It's a knife at the end. At the end, it's a knife of whatever weapon that they come out with. I was a sharpshooter. It was kickback from the gun that it stopped me from hitting. It was about 8 points to stop me from hitting expert. But when I say I'm a sharpshooter, I say I'm a sharpshooter because I don't need no guy right now. I don't want nobody to tell me nothing because I want to be who the fuck I am right now. And that's, I want to be the dog. And I've been wanting to be the dog. Meaning, I don't know shit. But whoever demons, is coming out now when I put up angels and demons and motherfuckers come out. As soon as I put up that Rumble joint and it showed, I intentionally just show MHB and then Cappin Keith, and then you hear the fire alarm. So a fire alarm means to me, yeah, something is on fire. And fire, that's orange. So I don't know, somebody trying to get messages through certain ways, through orange or through fire. But don't give a fuck about no fucking fire. I'm with smoke. You understand? My last name's Solomon. Yes, it's a S. MGR, yeah, that's E. I don't know. Y'all know MGR? I'm the dog. I don't know nothing. But I know that at this very second, there's no dog around me right now. I'm just a brown dog with this black nose. Scooby Doo. It's Scooby Doo. SP. Listen, let me tell you something. SP, to me, I understand that as South Philly. I'll be trying to follow. I'll be trying to follow the map, but I call the angels out and I call the demons out. I don't know who gonna come, but I know just what I just look at. You know the dog. The dog knows it knows smell. It knows. But listen, what I heard today while I was driving, wherever the fuck I was driving. I ain't had no navigation system on or nothing. I ain't had nothing on. Oh, I did have some type of location device on. Yeah, ain't nothing happened to me. I was outside, but I'm just not showing people. I don't have to show who I am. Meaning, people make mistakes in their lives, but regardless, if I made one mistake, it don't matter how many mistakes I can go to my, my real father in heaven and ask him. Even if I was at the point of death and someone had a gun to my head, I wouldn't give a fuck what they saying or what's going on. I'm not talking to one of my homies or none of that shit. Like, yo, they shooting at me. They shoot. I know. I'm talking to the Most High in them last minutes that I got to live, and that is only done by prostrating, and that's why them colorectal screenings. They had. Why I gotta get? Why you wanna? Why you wanna give me? Why you wanna give me a colorectal? Why you wanna put your finger in my asshole? For what? Yeah, because everybody remember they be like it's digital, but the digits wasn't the digits you thought it was. It wasn't the digits on the computer or nothing. It was the digits by the lines on your hand. Yeah, somebody sticking a finger in your it's in your asshole every fucking year. Or whenever they say they think that you got cancer, they want you to get a colonoscopy or endoscopy and all of that shit. But the one part of my life, that legal part of my life, wondering about, you know, if the people on this internet was going to succeed in getting me locked up on some bullshit with the state. I just understand state and federal law, and I'm just saying, y'all know the popular vote is closer than you think, and popular, yeah, it's like PS, like a post statement. Somebody, a post statement of somebody having to sign off or something like that. But it ain't me. So if I don't know any of the YouTubers, I don't know how long their money is or nothing like that. If MHB and Captain Keith is telling the truth about each other, then I don't know no nothing. But Kamala Harris, I just know she was here on a parkway, PW, or WP. All I know is that the Simpsons, they had predicted that Kamala Harris was going to win. The Simpsons. That's a cartoon. But Captain Keith literally came out with um uh, like his he was called Captain Keith, and he was behind a red, like a orange, it was like orange mask. But I ain't never really had no beef with Captain Keith. But if you know, when I go through things, you don't see it says recruit Keith Hodges. It's something like that. But I breeze past that. I don't know the ball, none of that. certain stuff. I see. I breeze past it. That- so I went to both. I mean, I literally went to, you know, there, and I was, and it said X black or some shit like that. And I was like, yo, X black. They was calling me MGR, and then they say first, and then corrected themselves and called me mystery gang. And I told y'all, yo, I ain't in no group. I don't vote. I don't do none of that. I ain't into none of that. But whatever this game is, this mystery gang, consisting of one, two, three, four people that's reading a book plus a dog. And Shaggy got on a green shirt, and this one got on orange, looked like a fucking wig with a green joint, but her joint is purple. And she got some red lipstick on. Then you got a blonde haired boy with a blue collar. He got a blue collar shirt on, and blue collar and the other don't mean you work every day for a living and all of that. But inside of that blue, there's red like blood. And then he got a white shirt on. It's just how people talk on the phone. When you say a white shirt, I want a white shirt. Yeah, I want a white shirt. Bring a white shirt out. I mean, bring the chief out to this police stop. Let me holler at him because I'm in a small town and there's no reason why I'm being pulled over. I just noticed the count. I noticed what was in the air, and I noticed the burned down buildings in that area. So I start noticing that I had never been I've never been the problem. I've always been the solution to tell you because I'm not letting nobody whose skin color is up here that you saying that reading some book, and this girl got on glasses, brown. She got a brown, I don't know, look like a helmet, like football, like a football helmet on her head with some with some black glasses on, and then the inside of them are blue blaze. I don't know if people remember blue blaze and how snipers actually what type of glasses snipers use, because whether it's sunlight or whatever, and then night vision. Yeah, you gotta have night vision glasses or whatever, so you can shoot in the night. You can shoot by heat or anything. So I'm just saying. And people making fun of whatever, make fun of whatever the fuck y'all want to make fun of. I told you I'm the dog out of the most hated blogger, um, Cappin, Keith, everything that everybody is trying to be. At the end of the day, I'm just a dog. And the dog smells things and it can hear. Enemy, it can hear. Somebody that they don't they don't understand who it is and they're gonna bark. But it always they don't say it in the Bible, but people say that the dog is a man's best friend. The dog is a man's best friend. Yeah, I don't want to step in no shit, but I will prostrate to God wherever I am at. If it's shit right there or whatever, I'm gonna prostrate at the end of the day and ask the Most High to forgive me for everything that I've done to anybody. But I've done that before, so I ain't no angel. I usually think everybody else is angel. So I just noticed that I told you I have one moderator right here. One. Let's just say K, but the lowercase Marie. And just and I don't need to, you understand what I'm saying? We're talking about generations here. So I don't know who K right here with in this uppercase and then this lowercase and then it says Marie. I don't even know fucking Marie. I don't know nothing. She K Marie is like a daughter to me. Like, come on. She know of all things. I ain't never try to approach her on no dumb shit with Captain Keith. Nobody is 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 talking about. So I know only people that check on me that even asked how I was doing was K Marie, and then the mother of Mo3 said, God bless you. Those have been the only kind words that I've heard in a certain amount of time. I don't know. I mean, those demons came into Captain Keith's channel. I remember it was Black Axe. It was Black Axe, and it was Little Trap. No, Big Trap, but not the Little Trap. Some shit with the gun right there. I don't give a fuck if you the big or the little. Hey, listen. If you trying to send some type of message, I don't know nothing. I'm not the one. I'm the dog. I don't know nothing. Because at the end of the day, I got on a cap. It says owls, meaning temple. Owls, wise. But it goes back to temple in Philadelphia. Temple, the temple, most of everything came through Philadelphia. So that's why I'm telling you down to myself, if Philly fucks with, I can tell you, Philly fucks with Mo 3. I mean, go look at, like, where you hear that a woman came out and shot a joker in Philly. Like a woman had to drop on somebody in Philly. I remember that, and that sticks in my head. And they posted on Insta, Insta, like instantly they posted on Instagram. And so I don't know when motherfuckers came knowledgeable about a non-disclosure agreement or whatever, where you tell people to stop saying your fucking name. And I don't know where people education come from, but maybe you need to go get a dog, because I caught motherfuckers on here talking shit about veterans, about my medication, everything on tape, on my phone. Yeah, I caught you. You didn't catch me. A E I O U. And sometimes Y. So somebody tell me why I owe them anything, the government or anything. No, I publish over here a case. Y'all talking about something historic with fucking who's the president, who's going to be the next president of the United States, and yo, you missing the whole thing because the president don't have no fucking power. I keep telling you, this nigga keep fucking falling up the same step everywhere you go in front of the Air Force and everything. And then all of a sudden it's silence. And then it changed over to Kamala Harris. She all of a sudden is our nominee. It was like, it was crazy because I even noticed the sign that it's not Make America Great Again. The shit say today something like Trump means business or some shit like that. Today, like, yeah, like down to the last minute, you ain't know what the fuck if you was gonna be the president or nothing because both of y'all know that shit been decided. But at the end of the day, that shit probably be by like one fucking vote or 3 votes or 9 fucking votes of the Supreme Court is controlled by Trump, whoever Trump put in that court. I told you they was giving Trump victories and then defeats here and there, but at the last moment they let some rocket ship nigga come in there, Elon Musk, who said his car he put a car up in space. So first it was NASA, and that was a Bud Aldrich, a BA with the 18 with the mohawk. Man, I'm the dog. I don't know how I'm gonna feel one day from the next or the other, but the dog gotta let you know it's an emergency some way. It's either gonna shit, piss, or it's gonna bark. In the Marine Corps, we taught and they let us go out in the field for 30 days. And in those 30 days, you live out in the woods. In the woods. Those 30 days, you live out in the woods. You see all types of shit, but you learn every type of defense. It really only takes 90 days to train a Marine to go to look, change his mind on anything. It takes 90 days. But those 90 days, the Marine Corps guarantees they're gonna break whoever comes there, whether it's in Paris Island, South Carolina, or it's in Cax, which is in California, where the desert is. That's how they do it. The desert. Or the the desert, you want to get left in the desert, or you want me to throw you to these alligators. Now what happened, and to me, at boot camp, in Paris Island platoon 10,064. Even today, I fell out the rack. I fell out the rack. But I know who made those people come over to that hospital and ask me questions because I didn't tell nobody shit. I was knocked out. Somebody knocked me out with a flashlight. But I know how long it was from graduation until I seen this white boy tape somebody to their rap. And because he was doing that, I knew my woman, my mom, my grandmother, my whole family was coming down to see me graduate. So I knocked them the fuck out. They was traveling from Pennsylvania to South Carolina. Paris Island, PI. Property, and then you become a GI, property of the government. But from the time that whoever hit me and knocked me the fuck out, I don't even know about them papers and none of that shit. I know I knocked him the fuck out. I gave him a black fucking eye and I knocked him the fuck out in defense, not of somebody else that was black. Nigga, I was in defense. I wasn't trying to be down there with some fucking flies on me for longer than it had to be. I'm down there for that fucking money, but also we've been in the same fucking joint and we went through the same everything together. So from the time that we're down in the 90 days that I was lied to, that's supposed to be 89 days, 1 day short, I was taken from Penn State just because I liked the way our uniforms was. But when I get to understanding what our uniforms mean, in those 90 days, you become a part of something called camaraderie. Because you went down there, when you go down there, niggas be coming down there and they be having crabs. Yeah, they take the mattress the fuck out of there, and yeah, so it don't fucking the military at boot camp. We are y'all guinea pigs in the world. The Marine Corps more so than anybody else. But if you want to go over and be special forces and be something special, they went through something else, and I respect all of those people, such as Navy SEALs. But the Marine Corps, you see that helicopter that come down right in front of the White House. It's a Marine Corps helicopter. It's called Marine One. M1, like Marine One. So I always tell you, I don't know who, nobody, really, I don't know shit. I ain't no fucking detective or nothing. Rowan Pope is a character. Look, you hear my phone going off? Yeah. I don't know who that is. I don't know nothing at the end of the day. I'm just y'all keep calling me NGR and all of that. Yeah, that's who I am. But I ain't part of no gang. We ain't no gang. We ain't no gang. I don't have no agreement with my one. I got one person over here. These other people, I don't even know them, and I don't even know who this is. So I ain't part of no gang, no conspiracy or whatever. I'm the dog. You know my name. It's supposed to be a collar right around my. It'll be a collar around my neck, and it'll say the name of the dog. You don't see no dog. They got my name. Meaning, I had a dog. I might have signed that paper to get a license to have that dog. Yeah, you seen my dog. I showed Luna and I showed Simba. I showed the school. I showed my daughters all on Instagram. And it was in black and white, the pictures of my daughter. So people had to do some type of age progression or something like that. It had to be something. Meaning, who the fuck y'all think y'all be playing with? Or who the fuck you? What makes you think because you got on a tuxedo with some fucking plastic shoes on that I wore to my prom in fucking not in high school? No, I wore that shit to my prom. Yo, a girl asked me to her wanted me to go on her prom, meaning I was younger. The one thing that I did that no one can say that I ever did is touch their kids. I don't care who the father was. If I'm with the woman, I'm gonna take care of the kid. I mean, that's the part of being man, uh, uh, a man. Now, beyond that, whoever the fuck go in the house or whatever, I go. Whether jokers are men or not is if yo, I show y'all on Rumble literally, and I keep telling you, people come down in here on this channel and say the weirdest shit on this channel, and I don't know nobody. I don't listen. Let me tell you something. It all happened as soon as I say justice for somebody, which that was something that everybody else was putting out too. So how the fuck my channel get down to when I ask for justice for certain people? Yeah, like somebody that's violent, a violent offender, that whatever somebody might want to say is a violent offender. There's no paperwork there. But when he said he met the devil in '06, the everything is blocked out except for the part that says white. Your computer can only crash so many times before you know, and at what times it crashes before you know what's going on. So, say for instance that my computer crashed at the time I was talking to my therapist. One of my one of the things that I look at most is The Sopranos, which is supposed to be some type of representation of the mafia. But I was actually locked up with people from New Jersey for offenses that had something to do with something like that, organized crime, whatever that, OCCO, whatever. I know how certain people live, and so I just know the reality of it. I don't talk about it. I never talked about it. I never talked about none of the consigliaries that I was locked up with in New Jersey. But I know that everything is about money, and I just understand signs. So when I say that, when I ask for justice for Mo 3, I don't know what happened. You got all these people. It's a whole bunch of. It's a lot going on. Yeah. The boy from BMF, he come home. Nobody talking about that. Niggas is trying to out trying to say something about Boosie and all of that. So and this guy in BMF, black of the Black Mafia family, whoever he is, what's his name? His name, whatever his name is. It's a movie out. He had a movie out. It kept cutting down. And then the brother got out, and then he got out. But it was all streamed. It was streamed right on Instagram. A boy going into Canada, and he immediately his son tell from the rip, yo, that's the bodyguard. He my bodyguard. He That's his stuff. But 50 Cent is the one that's behind that movie or the production. He's behind Power and everything. But I messed up on. I think I messed up on what was the name of the lady that do Scandal. What I won't forget is who that lady was. She was also in what's her name, and she looks similar to my wife. Sort of like um, black don't crack. Like there's a message being sent in everything that we look at and everything. And we look at Donald Trump with his orange skin and everything, with his red bow tie. So he has he got on an orange wig. He got on now the blue has moved down to him right here, or she, whatever. It moved from that red orange wig, this orange wig, to now he got the blue, but he got the red. It's over his chest. And he said that he was appointed by God. He said Donald Trump said he think that he was saved by God to be the president of the United States. So I'm just gonna say the first thing. Where the fuck we united at? How he changed his slogan in one fucking day. I just noticed that the slogan was "Make America Great Again," and then today it says Donald Trump, some shit like that. And I was saying, like, yo, Donald Trump wanted to become a dictator. But the first person that spoke out for Donald Trump was fucking Vladimir Putin in Russia. And I'm saying, yo, wait a minute. Let me look at that and see how many of you are cool with the president. All right, I'm the dog right here. I'm Scooby Doo. This is me. In any arena, I don't know nothing. I had to learn what's going on. That's what Marines do. They adapt and they overcome. But we taught that in 90 days to have sand pushed on us, to have somebody spitting in your fucking face, all of that shit that people say that they went through and slavery and all of that. We learned that in fucking 90 days of being shot at and having fucking grenades fucking do that with big motherfuckers that should be able to throw a fucking grenade a fucking more than 12 feet so he don't kill every fucking body around him just because he a big motherfucker. Yeah. 90 days we taught everything we need to know to be a part of the government that was demonic. But every so often you have a general, an angel, because God himself can use anybody they want. It says, the Lord works in mysterious ways, his wonders to perform. It said, The Lord works in mysterious ways his wonders to perform. Meaning, yeah, you got a lot of fucking performers and maybe they understood things at a certain time, but they were performers. But God gave them the grace, the grace, yeah, to continue to perform. And then maybe I had to get you off the scene because as you have seen a light, I have to preserve you in your sinless state. Your sinless, sinless state. That was something that helped me get over a Asian doctor telling me the truth, telling me the truth. I was in college that the doctor had fucked up on my sister and she had a brain tumor and they couldn't get the tumor because it was close to the spine. That drew a division between me and my mother for years. But my mom is my mom. But she's scared of cats. She's scared of dogs. And so, yeah, my mom pushed me to be scared of cats. She didn't like animals. My mom don't like animals. But as far as this channel go, is to a certain year. Yo, I told you, I play Jigga. I play everybody. I play Mo 3. Yo, y'all don't give me no views on here. I get views on my playlist that I make public or I make private. One of the joints is that's public is my playlist of all the artists that I like. But even with them, I embrace every artist that ever put out something. But I said that my daughters, they sent me music. And I know what I paid for. I paid for tickets to make sure that my daughter and all her girlfriends went to see Sam Smith at Temple University. He came, but Sam Smith came out to be, one of them other people. But my daughter and her girlfriends, they were white and black. But one thing I learned in all of this time, I'm truly going to say that since I left federal prison where y'all literally had me locked up, I just was reading the law. I developed, I know where the fuck the books came in to the prison. I knew all of that shit. But the worst thing that you could want is for a dog to be where all over this place where you fucking sleeping. I ain't cool with that. Never ever. I don't give a fuck what type of dog it is. Don't be on where I'm sleeping at. Now, dogs, my dogs that's in the Marines, because a bulldog is some of a Marine Corps, but he got something around his neck. There's a certain yell that that the Marine Corps does when you know the whole platoon is celebrating. So you could tell somebody, fuck all of that D214 or everything, hoorah or hooah, hoo ah. So the first wars, if you want to be me to be perfectly honest, as the dog, because I'm a Marine. The Marines don't like the Navy. We don't like the Army. We don't like the the Air Force. Like none of y'all. The Coast Guard. Because a Marine, he knows how if he falls off of a Navy carrier, meaning that's a whole fucking city. A Marine knows how to survive if he fell off of that Navy carrier because he got to go up and they train us to go up on a joint, hold your nose, cross your arms across, and protect your nuts by crossing your legs. Go down into the water and then come up, and then you have to swim a certain amount to the buoy line, or they call you a swim unk. And they put this big silly fucking hat on you to let everybody know that you a fucking swim unk. You can't swim. The most people that was in there, those was black people. The white people used to go up, they used to go right up to the top of that motherfucker, go right down in there, boom, and swim. I think it's like 15 whatever to a buoy line to actually catch their breath. You hang on to the buoy line, you catch your breath, and then you just have to walk slowly over to the other end. And then they give you your weapon. Then when you get over, hey, come get this weapon. But in the cities, they don't want us talking to each other. because they want us scared of the water. And I say that because marine actually means water. Marine, go look it up. So people, when I put up here rain, water, and everything, you have to know that that's personal. But I don't know the nigga. It was a fucking personal phone call simply because you said something was fraudulent about my paperwork. So I know that you spent a lot to get me to this day to show that my paperwork, which you called me a pawn, which the pawn is the person with these glasses. You the one got caught up by the glasses and thought that I was the pawn. I already know the book. Do you see the dog is in front of the book with a black nose? But you'll see every color is right here in front of is behind the dog. And I keep telling you, I'm the dog. I don't have to go read no book or anything. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And that's the only thing that we've been doing over here. And when I say things like everybody has to pay for their sins, I got to pay for mine too, illegally. But your timing could be no better. But please know, if I feel that accidents weren't on purpose, I can assure you, then accidents aren't on purpose. Yeah, some people just going, yeah, you put on a fucking football helmet, fucking neck brace, and everything, and I'm just gonna smash into this person. I ain't gonna get hurt. I ain't gonna get caught. Believe me. People think they know me. I'm just MGR. I'm a concerned citizen when I have to be. I'm We Are the Receipts, and I'm from Philly Shell because anything happened in Philly to anybody in Philly, yeah, I'm with that. I'm old school. You niggas wake up.